Hey everybody, it's Shelly. Hope you're having a good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. So, today I'm going to talk about when you are learning to use the law of attraction to your advantage, you will fall down. You will have bad days. You will be heading towards a goal and things will fall apart and you'll be like, this isn't working. This is stupid. I'm not going to do this anymore. So what I've talked about so far in my little series of using the law of attraction is I've talked about understanding how it works. I've talked about taking responsibility for your own happiness, not blaming others. I've talked about finding your goals, and if you don't know what your goals are, how to use contrast to find them. Yesterday, I talked about changing and just like doing that shift and the different tools that you can use and how they work to change your mindset and how you feel. And today I just wanted to talk about, falling down and getting back up, because I have a lot of people that are like, well, I've been doing my affirmations and I've taken responsibility for my happiness and things just seem to be going really good. And then I fell back. Something didn't work out. I didn't get the job. I ate the whole cake. Pissed that person off. Whatever it is, or they pissed me off. Whatever it is, you fall down. And I always equate it to like rolling around in the mud or having like a toddler fit. And it's like people are like, oh, so I shouldn't do that. Like, I have to be positive all the time. And it's like, no, it's okay to throw those fits. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to have a bad day. Those instances start getting fewer and fewer. And when you do have them, you bounce back a lot quicker as this process happens and you get happier and better at doing all of this. So, when you start using the law of attraction to your advantage for whatever subject you're looking at to begin with, things will start to come to you. You will start seeing all these new opportunities, and it can be as easy as just saying, with your phone in a vicinity, saying, geez, I just really want to lose weight. If I could just lose 30 pounds in the next 6 months or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, your smartphone picks that up and you start seeing ads on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you're at. You'll start seeing ads for losing weight. And then you're like, and it'll happen out in the world too. You'll like see a friend you haven't seen for a while and they've lost a lot of weight. And you can be like, oh my gosh, George, you've lost a ton of weight. How did you do it? And so you'll get those opportunities. The key to the opportunities and using them is finding the ones that feel good to you. Because George might say, hey, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I only eat 4 hours a day. And if you're a person that likes to eat every, few hours, because I do intermittent fasting, but it's not for everybody. And I totally am aware of that. Like, I've tried to talk to my daughter about it. She's like, Mom, there's no way I can just eat 4 hours a day. I would be so grumpy. And it's like, okay, I totally get that. So, you might hear George is eating 4 hours a day and, oh, there's no way that I can do that. But look at the results he got. So I'm going to try it anyways. And then you try to do it and, you eat for like start out at 8 hours a day and then your family goes out to eat and you've already had your 8 hours and you're just like, oh my God. And then you just go and binge, and then you're just like, oh, that didn't work. This doesn't work. This whole law of attraction thing, it totally screwed me up. And it's like, no, you need to find something that feels good. Does low carb eating feel good? Does low fat eating feel good? Does Weight Watchers feel good? Does a meal plan, like, I don't know who does it, like Jenny Craig or something that sends you the meals. Does, Slim Fast, does AdKit, like whatever, like you'll find something that feels good. And you might try it, even though it feels good, it might not work for you. Or you might fall down a few times, and that's okay. So I'm just saying, you're going to get lots of opportunities, and you need to get really good at finding the ones that feel the best to you. I'm always talking about creating new businesses. I'm very entrepreneurial minded. So I'm always thinking like the next thing I can do to make money and to start a career. And, I'm always dabbling in all this stuff. And like a few things have stuck, but I've done hundreds and hundreds of things over the years. And, people look at me from the outside might think, God, she can't make anything work, but I just keep trying. And I like the reselling thing has worked. I love real estate. I'm doing something with real estate right now that's working pretty well. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it forever, but right now it's a lot of fun. And that's what's important to me. And so, I get multi, what's I going to say? MLM is, oh yeah, it is multi-level marketing. Jeez. So multi-level marketing / network marketing is businesses where you build a team under you and you get them working really hard, and then you get the residuals from that. And then you teach them to do the same thing. And I've done a few of those over the years. I'm actually involved with one now with some healthcare supplements that I really, really like. I have some digestive issues, and it has been a game changer for me. I've been able to eat things that I haven't eaten in 3 years because of these supplements that I'm taking, and they're great. But the whole multi-level marketing thing just isn't for me. I am not just going to talk to everybody about these supplements and the business plan and you got to get so excited. I just can't do it. If you want to talk to me about the law of attraction, I'll talk your ear off. If you want to talk to me about reselling, I'll talk your ear off. If you want to talk to me about starting a new business, I'll talk your ear off, because I just love helping and coming up with ideas. But I get a lot of stuff coming at me from friends and coworkers, ex-coworkers, and, ads on different social media to do multi-level marketing. And I'm just like, I'm not doing it anymore. When I went into this one with the supplements, I was like, I know that I'm not going to do good at this. And I was right, because that's the law of attraction. But that's not who I want to be. I don't want to be the person that's all they ever talk about, and that's all that they do. And they just travel around, pushing that stuff. And does it make lots of money? Are people super successful with it? Yes, they are. But that's what I mean. You have to choose. Like, there's people that are super successful at that, and that's what they love. They love going around and talking about it, and they do get super excited about the next meeting or the next level that they're going to. And I just am not that person. So you have to pick these things, and when you do try them, go ahead and try them. Even, they might not be for you, but they might feel right now. Try it and see what happens. And the opposite can happen. You can be like, oh, I don't want to do multi-level marketing, or I don't want to start my own reselling business. But then somebody talks you into just doing a little bit of it, or you try a product and you're like, I'll go ahead and sign up as a distributor so I can get the discount. And then you do it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is what I'm going to turn my life's work into. And then you end up being like a bazillionaire on multi-level marketing. It's totally possible. So try different things, be willing to fall down, be okay with rolling around in the mud and having your little toddler fit. There's a GIF, whatever it is, of this little girl on the ground. She's like in a coat with a hood on, and she's just throwing a fit. And I use that a lot when I'm having a little fit on Facebook about something that somebody posts or whatever, just as a joke. But that's what I think of is like, just have your fit, wallow around in it, and then get up and brush yourself off and get back in the groove. So the things that I have listed for falling and getting up is the fall, which is, we all fall down. It's okay. You're never going to be totally enlightened in this life. I mean, maybe you are. There's probably like count on 1 or 2 hands of the people in this world that have actually become enlightened people. It's okay. We're human. We're supposed to be having this experience of contrast. Go ahead and fall down. It's okay. The whole kicking and screaming thing I was just talking about. And then sitting up, brushing yourself off, and turning it around. And as you get better and better at using the law of attraction to your advantage, you will get better and better at turning it around. I don't have bad days anymore. I have like a bad hour. I have a bad 20 minutes. I have a bad, you know, morning, and then I turn it around, or I have a great day and then something happens, you know, late afternoon, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing another thing today. I'm going to sit down and chill in front of the TV and relax because I have had it. Like, it's okay to do that. It's just not okay to live there. It's not okay to just, you know, I love Joe Dispenza because he explains it, like how people get, you know, we all know those grumpy, negative people in our life. And it's like, what happened to you? And it starts out with, oh, this thing happened to me yesterday and I'm still talking about it and I'm still living through it and I'm still mad about it. And then, you know, somebody might ask him that same thing 6 months down the road, like, wow, you're really having a hard time with that. What happened? Well, 6 months ago, this thing happened to me and it just made me so mad. And I'm going to relive it right now as I tell it to you and get back into the emotions of it. And that's just who I am and what I talk about now. And I'm so mad about it. And that's, you know, what I use for all my excuses. And then it could be like 5 or 10 years later, or even 20 years later, like, what happened? Why are you so negative about that? And the same thing. Well, something happened to me 20 years ago. That's when you start living, like, that's when it becomes your personality, your habit. It's like people go, oh yeah, you know, old Joe or whoever, like that's his thing, you know, he just is so pissed off about, you know, that thing that happened to him 20 years ago. He just can't get past it, and that's who he is. And that energy of everybody knowing that about you it radiates. So you talk about it, they talk about it, it comes back to you like 10-fold, 20-fold. You know, you get proof of, oh yeah, that's what happens. All those people are bad. All that situation just keeps happening over and over, which is just proof that life sucks and people are horrible. You know, and it's like, you can make the opposite happen. You can be the person that is always positive. You know, I just put out a thing that said, you know, if you could describe me, you know, like what I'm good at, what would it be? And it was just awesome to see what people on Facebook said about me. And am I that person every second of the day? No. I have my little breakdowns. I have shitty times. Oops, I'm not supposed to say curses on here. I have hard times when I'm just like, you know, I'm just pissed. I'm fed up with my finances, or I'm, you know, I feel fat and I just keep eating, like whatever it is, you know, I have those days. But for the most part, I bounce back. I just put a thing and it said, I would rather be annoyingly positive and, you know, a good example of life than, you know, being a destructive, negative person. Like, I would rather people get annoyed with my positivity than be like, oh yeah, that stuff happened to her a few years ago, that poor thing. Like, if people knew my history, and a few of you do, you'd understand that I've had a rough life at sometimes, but I don't talk about it because that's not who I am. I'm not this person that's had this horrible life, and I want you guys all to just, you know, relate to me and feel sorry for me because I just can't get back up because these horrible things happened to me 40 years ago. You know, it's like, no, I've had a great life. I've had a great mom. I've had a great husband. I have great kids. I love my job. I love my new car, you know. So anyways, that is what falling down and getting back up is about. It's okay. It's okay to try different things. It's okay to lose at some of those things. It's okay to pick and choose and not, you know, when things start flooding in, when you first start doing this, it's hard to go, oh, so I don't have to do that, even though it's this amazing opportunity that obviously I should take because it came to me. No, you don't have to do that. You can go, you know what, that doesn't include everything that I really want. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and appreciate where I'm at, and then wait for the next good thing to come and see if that feels better, you know? So I hope this has helped. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about like making a plan, starting to change right now, because right now is all that really matters. Like, the past is the past. We might have totally screwed it up, but we can change. And the future is, you know, a hopeful, faithful place to be. But right now is the most important place to be. Like right now is where you need to be happy, not in the future, not resenting or regretting the past, but right now. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell if you want to know when I'm going live. Thank you for the one person that's watching me right now. Hopefully that will snowball soon. And share my videos. I'm totally open to that. Bye.